Hello and good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another wonderful day and another 7 days of VGM listening party. I'm Dan with VGMacademy.com. If this is your first time listening or joining us for a listening party, welcome. Come on in. I hope you brought snacks and I hope you brought enough for the whole class. If you didn't, that's fine. We won't kick you out this time, but you've been warned. Really excited to listen to some great music with you all tonight. I feel like it's been a while, so I'm really excited to see folks again. And if you're in the chat, feel free to say hello. And I would always appreciate as well anyone who's watching this live right now, if you could share the link on your socials, just to let people know that we're hanging out, and hopefully get a few more folks in here to support the work from these amazing composers from this month. Because we had, I see some popping in on the chat over there. Let's see. Michael, hello. Ada, hello. Ike, hello. I hope I'm saying that right. Feel free to correct me. I'm totally okay with being wrong about things. But super excited to dig into it. So for anyone who's new to this type of stream, a Facebook user is, you have to do some allowance thing in the top of the Facebook page in order for me to see who you are. But I see an anonymous Facebook person there, and I welcome you. Daffern Links, welcome. Yeehaw, indeed. And Loperdamus, welcome, sir. Oh my goodness, Harvey. 2 a.m., but excited. Goodness gracious, sir. My hat's off to you. Folks who are jumping in, why don't you just type in the chat, where are you from? I've got people on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube watching right now. Where is everyone from? It's you. You're anonymous. It's something there should be at the top of the screen, or actually in the post, there's, in the Facebook group, I think there's a link at the bottom of the post that you can click on to allow things, but don't worry about it. If you're worried, don't worry about it. No big deal. You can just tell us who you are, or you just not tell us who you are, and that's fine too. So great. I'm so glad to jump into it. So here's what's going to happen. What we're going to do is we're going to start at day one, and we're going to work our way through, because throughout this challenge, 11 a.m. in Melbourne, awesome. Australia, fantastic. Is there a Twitch link? There is. Let me see if I can pop it on the screen here, but the Twitch link is super easy. It's just twitch.tv/VGM Academy. Let's see, do we have one? I think we've got one. We have one. Where is it? Oh, yes. So fancy. There it is. Go there and share this link with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, great. Or follow or like or whatever platform you're on. Click the buttons. It's so good to see everyone. Oh, my goodness, Harvey, you just destroyed the chat with a gigantic link. But I appreciate that you're trying. 6 p.m. in Los Angeles. Hey over Los Angeles. Hello in Nashville. Hello. Where's everyone else from? Let's see. I think 2 a.m. takes the cake right now. Harvey, you're winning the contest, or losing the contest, depending on your perspective on sleep. North Dakota, excellent. Now you're not. Jeffy has been revealed. You are not anonymous anymore. Look at that. There you are in all your glory. Fantastic. So, for those of you who are just watching this and hanging out, this is a live stream to celebrate the work that all these amazing composers did during a 7 days of VGM challenge. And what we do is we basically give a theme, and this month's theme was the Wild West. So awesome. And then what we do is we have composers, they get prompts every day via email to kind of help nudge them along. And this way you can sign up if you're interested. And they write new music every day. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be done. It just has to be a new idea, 2 to 4 bars, scratched on a napkin. That counts. A lot of people go way above and beyond. And that's going to be a lot of what you're hearing tonight. People who just really just went through the roof, over the moon, or wherever you'd like to put the music. And so let's get into it. We're going to go one day at a time, and I'm going to share about maybe three-ish, maybe 4 tracks from each day. Now, if your music did not get picked, don't be offended, because this is just like me picking out some of the ones that just sort of stood out to me as I went through and listened to literally every single track from the challenge, which is a lot of music. It's like hundreds of tracks. So don't sweat it. If you didn't get picked this time, it doesn't mean I didn't like it. It just means that I just, it's hard to whittle these down to just a few entries each day. So we're going to jump into it. Let's do this. I see, hey, Montana. Excellent. Good. All right, cool. So let's dive into day one here. So we're going to start things off tonight with Mr. Justin Woods. Now, Justin is one of these folks who clearly there's a couple of folks in this challenge who obviously found a sweet spot with this theme, and so it really resonated apparently with Justin. So I'm really excited to share this track to kind of get us into the Wild West mood. So this is from the day one prompt, and the day one prompt was sunrise on the frontier. So let's give a listen to Justin Woods. And as always, just give me some sort of positive emoji of some kind in the chat as soon as the screen share starts. That way I know, that way I know that it actually is, the audio is working, because sometimes I forget to click buttons. Wait a minute. There it is. Excellent. Good. Everything is going smoothly. Oh, we're good? We're good? We're good. We're here. Excellent. Whew, that was close. I got had a feeling, so that's kind of why I said that. And so that's great. So I'm glad that that's all. There it is. Look at that. It's only going to take us. There we go. So see, it was SoundCloud's fault. We're going to blame this on Justin Woods, everyone. I had nothing to do with this. Okay. Let's see if we can get this going here. There it is. Excellent. All right, here we go. Justin Woods. Well, hopefully the audio works here. Sunlight on the saguaro. Here we go. That's some good stuff. That's set the stage beautifully. So well done. And as always, what I like to do is I'm just going to go ahead and drop the link for Justin's track in the chat here. And please, if you feel so obliged, to head on over and click the hearts, click the follows, share, otherwise show support and love for the music from these folks tonight, because it's awesome. Super nice track. Beautiful. Really nailed the vibe of guitar on the front porch in the morning in that old rocking chair. That's for sure. All right, we're going to keep moving right along here to our next composer of the evening. This is, I actually believe I saw you in the chat. Michael, where are you? Where are you? I think I saw you. Didn't I see you? I think I did. Michael, hopefully I'm saying this right, Dekovich. Michael Dekovich. This is Michael's day one, and it is called Skies. There it is. Yo yourself. Or howdy. Gotta be on theme. Gotta be on theme. This is Skies for the Strange. Let's give it a listen. Oh, I didn't do it right. Oh well, I tried. That was awesome. That for me. That yeah. What's that lead instrument? That seems like that's trying to be a harmonica. Is that a harmonica? Because that is really cool. Dead harmonica. Yeah, I feel like that's a really cool retro sounding harmonica, like retro video game, obviously sounding harmonica. Really nice. Like that a lot. That was super chill. And that really reminded me, I said in the chat, it really reminded me of like the opening to Stardew Valley. Right. We got it. Excellent. Nice. Awesome, Michael. That was great. And I tried to do the fade out, but it didn't work. So sad. Oh, I did. I wasn't doing the volume. I was doing the track position. That's why. Let's see. Let's just give it the real fade out here. Ah, yes. There it is. That's it. I know what a volume knob is. I'm in charge of a music site. This is all fine. Excellent. All right. Oh yeah. Final Fantasy VII vibes. I'm trying to think of what was that town? Yeah, Stardew Valley. Great game. Can't believe that guy made the whole game and all the music. Blows my mind. All right. So Well done, Michael. Let me drop the link for you, sir. Here is Michael's day one. Boom. Okay, and let's move right along to our last track from day one, the Sunrise on the Frontier prompt. This is from Reese Hamilton. Here we go. Nice little ending, too. You don't always get the endings in game soundtracks because, the whole looping forever thing. So it's nice to hear one every now and then. Nice. That was awesome. Thanks, Reese, so much for sharing your day one music with the world. Here is Reese's day one. I'm putting it in the chat now. And we're going to move right along to day two. Day two's post, if I am not mistaken, was The Gunslinger. Now, I totally went all like Dark Tower Stephen King in my email on that day because I couldn't help myself. And if you haven't watched it, read that book, or listened to the audiobook, I highly recommend it if you like cowboys and a touch of horror and a touch of fantasy and cowboys that are revered on like the same level as Jedi because they're so good with their shooting irons. So here we go. We're gonna go with the Gunslinger. This is like the anti-hero, the mysterious, the man with no name, the guy who's out there, being heroic but also kind of being a badass. Roland is the man. Yes, Heil Gunslinger. Roland Deschain, so good. All right, let's give this first track a listen. This is from Arvid Olafsson. So let's give this one a listen. Here we go. I think Arvid, if I remember correctly, Arvid went in a slightly different direction with... Oh, I got the... This is not the right one. Here we go. A slightly different direction with this one. I think it's... Okay. I don't remember. There was a description somewhere I read, but let's just give it a listen. Shut up now. That had a really cool combination of sounds that was not just like straight on the nose Western, but it definitely had that flavor, but it also had a bit more of like an intensity that you wouldn't normally find in like the old like spaghetti Western movies. I really enjoyed it a lot. So here's Arvid's Day 2 link. Putting it in the chat. Lonesome Road. Excellent. We're gonna bump up to Mr. Harvey Carmen because he's like up at almost 2:30 in the morning, and just in case he passes out, I don't want him to miss himself. So we're gonna go right to our next day 2, which is Harvey Carmen, who is joining us on Facebook right now. So let's give it a listen. This is Slinger Swagger. Here we go. Yes. That had like a mix of Bastion and Trigun vibes for me. Our lovely dog, who is accompanying our stream tonight on Squeaker Shaped Like a Unicorn. Winnie, everyone. Nice job, Harvey. That was awesome. Really loved it. Production quality in a day on everyone's tracks so far. Absolutely nuts. You should all be ashamed of yourselves for making everyone feel the pressure of having to rise to such a level on such a short time frame. So nice job. Awesome. Really well done. All right. So there is... There you go. Holly Wife, everyone, who just jumped in to wrestle the unicorn away from the dog. That's not a quote I was expecting to say tonight, but there you have it. So, moving on. We're going to go to our final day 3 track for the night. This I couldn't pass up. I believe this is Ryan Pust's only track from this challenge. He just kind of like popped in. It was like, hey, only had time today, and then recorded something with his lady friend, and here is what they came up with. Gotta feature a song with some solid vocals. Here we go.
Singing, harbinger of death, dead man walking, draws his final breath. The tale of the reaper travels through the town, knowing they're crossing or he'll burn you down.
Beg for mercy, plead for your life. Nothing can stop him when you're in his sight. No time for forgiveness, no turning back now. The reckoning is coming and he'll show you how.
One bullet is all he needs to put an end to his enemies. He'll vanquish the wicked, bend them to the knees, break their will and make them bleed.
Beg for mercy, plead for your life. Nothing can stop him when you're in his sight. No time for forgiveness, no turning back now. The reckoning is coming and he'll show you how.
Excellent. Love it. I think like vocals are like a secret weapon, especially in video game music, because there are so few tracks that have them, relatively speaking. And especially in this like more non-choir format. So I'm not saying that there's not several great ones out there, but I feel like when it's included in a soundtrack, it really stands out. So, love it. Oh, that's good. That's a good feedback right there. That will be stuck in my head for a while. Wife of the Beast. Yeah. Writing. I didn't even think about that. Kudos for writing lyrics on top of the music too, and recording 2 vocalists and guitars. Excellent. Love for the voices. Excellent. Narrative themes. Dig it. Lots of good stuff here. Lots of good stuff. Oh, man. Cool. All right, let's keep it going here. So I think we're done with The Gunslinger, and we're moving on to day 3. And day 3 was Ride Like the Wind, if I recall correctly. That was it, right? Ride Like the Wind? I feel like that's what it was. Yeah, Ride Like the Wind. And this was, I'm thinking of more like exploration when I'm thinking of the gameplay. Anyways, I'm thinking of exploration on horseback, not like trotting around all slow, but like really, opening up that gallop and seeing how far you can go, seeing where you can get to and where you can't. And that's kind of what I had in mind, but that's just my jumping off point for everyone else. So let's see what other people had in mind, including, we're going to start with Pierrick Vilarobi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hopefully I am. This is Pierrick's day 3. Let's give it a listen. Another great name. She was in the glade trying to summon the rain. Oh, yeah. Definitely winner of best title so far, in my opinion. A long title, but when the title is that awesome, you get away with it. I see some folks are jumping in a little late here, but that's totally fine. You're here, you made it, and that's what counts. I see Catherine Capozzi, and she's one of the members of the VGM Academy Members Network. What other members are in the house tonight? I see Justino there. Who else is here? Say hello if you're a member of the Academy. And if you're not, please, hey, consider joining. You can try it for free. Jump in, grab a free month of access, and get access to special trainings and expert Q&As and all sorts of stuff. And the backlog of every session of those we've ever done, including composers like, oh my goodness, how many composers? Grant Kirkhope, Lena Rain, Austin Wintory, Tom Salta, a lot of, it's just a long list. It's a long list. It's getting long at this point. So feel free to come in and join us. We'd love to have you. And now back to our programming. So let's see if anyone can top that title. but here is the link before I forget. Here is, let's see, Pyrrhix day 3. Bada boom. Okay, here we go. We're moving on to Juan Arif for day 3. Ride Like the Wind. Let's see. I don't remember the title of this one. We Ride at Dawn. That's right. Here we go. We Ride at Dawn. Be ready. Here we go. Short, sweet, nailed the vibe. I dig it. Is that We Ride at Dawn? I don't think that's a Lord. I mean, I'm sure there's probably said in Lord of the Rings, but that has to have been said in like a million Western movies before that. By a million, I mean like probably 10. But that's nice. I put the link in the chat for that as well, and we're gonna just keep pushing right along. But awesome, nice job, Juan. And like I said, you know, some people are putting out like 2-3 minute tracks, and if you are just starting out, or if you don't have that kind of time, because dang, life can be busy, you don't have to do that. Like I used to send out a PDF workbook with like 4 measures of written sheet music. And this is just about idea generation. So if you record anything, great. If you write something down, also great. So don't be discouraged by these longer tracks. These short tracks are excellent too. Not only are there several short cues, like places for several short cues out there in the world, but there's also a really good idea here that can be developed. So keep it in mind. All right, we're moving along here. Here is, oh dear. I put a link to the profile in my notes instead of, there it is. Got it. I got it. Booty Guru, welcome. I don't remember your actual name, but I'm glad that you're here. Welcome. Here is Mike Matarazzo, Ride Like the Wind, day 3. Here we go. Ryan Pust, you just missed yourself. We just had you on. We had your day 3. I saw that one. Stick it out. Ryan Pust is in the house. Boom. And we just sang your praises. You'll have to watch the replay later. Because I'm a sucker for any song with vocals, and that one was a pretty good one. Here we go. Here is day 3 by Mike Matarazzo. And I think this is Mike's first time in the challenge, maybe. So here we go. That would have had me so hyped on the Super Nintendo, like I would have lost my mind. That was fun. Yes, giddy up indeed. Hey, a puppy. Oh, that's cute. Love it. I see that some heck yeah, some love it's. This is a big compliment. Chiptune Ennio. I like this one. I like it too. That's why I picked it. All right, let's keep it rolling. I just put Mike's link in the chat, so feel free to, like I said, anytime if you hear a track and you want to show support, go over there, smash that heart button, send him a like, follow, do all those fun things. All right, here we go. Here is our last day 3. This is right? Our last day 3? Yes. This is Nikola Matic. Here we go. Nikola's day 3. I'm going to put the link in the chat there and load it up on the screen. Here we go. was good. It's good. Again, that was Nicola's day 3. That was our last day 3, and I put it good. Nicola's, and it's called Charge. Nice, simple title. I dig it. Love it, and I love that just like looping guitar part, even though it's like it's very repetitive, obviously, but it's like the good kind of repetitive. It's not like necessarily. It's kind of droning, but it's like get you pumped. As soon as I heard that, I was like, and I had to listen to the rest. It's great, and the melody has got some legs too. So it's fantastic work for a day, obviously. All right, we're gonna move along to day 4 here tonight. We're just gonna keep this moving. We're at day 4, and day 4, if memory serves me, that is when we meet our villain, the Man in Black. The good old black cowboy hat, toting, gun-slinging, total baddie who is just out there causing all sorts of trouble for the kind folks out in the West. And this is the villain theme. So we actually had a few... I'm trying to remember whose track is whose here, so I'm not going to say anything because they're getting a little mixed up in my head. But we had a couple people going like kind of different directions with this prompt of like the villain, and so which is great. It's good. It's a good thing. It's not like an assignment. It's a prompt. So if it prompts you to go in a different direction, cool. Let's give this one a listen. This is from Joel Blanco Berg, and this is Joel's track, The Man in Black. Let's give it a listen. That needs to be longer. That needs to go for a good couple of minutes solid. That was great. Love that a lot. Guitar was awesome, but I really like the flutes. The boo, that little thingy. It's good. Good stuff. I'll pop Joel's track in the chat here before I forget. Here is Joel's day 4. Bada boom. Nice flute flutters. Let's see. I would vibe to that for hours. Totally. Incredibly professionally done. Yes. Excellent production value for a day's work. I remember we actually had David Wise a couple of months ago. We had him join us for the listening party, and because he came up with the prompts for the challenge, and he was definitely surprised by the level of quality that people are putting out in a day. He was very complimentary of that. Another cool sort of thing we do kind of sometimes we do some fun stuff like that. We were able to get some members actually to have their music listened to by David, and he gave them feedback. That recording is, I believe, available on YouTube publicly. So you should go back and listen to that. But that's the kind of opportunity that I try to, as often as possible, get members in front of composers like David and others to give them opportunities to get feedback and ask questions, things like that. So really cool stuff. Would love to have some more people join us in the Academy. But for now, let's keep on rolling to Ike. Ike is in the house. This is Ike. Ike German or Ike German? Ike German. I feel like that might be it. Ike's day 4. I saw Ike in the chat earlier. This is Ike's Man in Black prompt, also called The Man in Black. Let's give it a listen. could cut that tension with a butter knife. It was not with butter. That'd be weird. Cut that tension with butter. You cut that tension with the butter knife. That was palpably tense. I loved it, and it was the great thing about that track too is that it wasn't. How did I say? It wasn't like overly musical. Like it didn't have a lot in there, but what it had, it was incredibly effective at making me feel very uncomfortable. That kind of reminded me of that trick where you just like do the pick scrape up the electric guitar strings with a lot of distortion, and that's what they used anytime the Joker was like being extra crazy in the Batman Dark Knight movie, and it was just like a slow like in the background as he continues to talk, and it just makes you feel like the whole time. That's the vibe I got from this. So nice job. All right, cool. Let's move it right along. Speaking of Catherine Capozzi, here is Catherine's day 4. We're going to move along to Catherine's. Actually, did I get Ike's link out there? Let me make sure I did that. Did I get Mike's link out there? I did. Cool. All right, here is Academy member Catherine's day 4. And this will be our last day 4 of Hey Yourself, Axe Monkey, Catherine. This was also a good title. One-Eyed Joe. Here we go. Let's give it a listen. Catherine does wonders with guitars, folks. Always a pleasure to hear. Always a pleasure. So that was Catherine's day 4, and that was our last day 4 of the evening. We're going to be moving along to good old day 5. And actually, before I forget, let me just grab this. Nothing's happening. All right, great. We're moving along to day 5 here. We're going to start with Ada Karen Black. Ada had a cool description that I thought was pretty fun. It says, today's prompt was saloon. I tried doing a peaceful atmospheric theme, but it just wasn't working, so instead our gunslinger is here to smash some fools. Which I thought was hilarious. That just goes to show, I mean, I read that before I clicked the play button. So just keep that in mind, folks. You don't have to be like super clever, but, you know, don't just skip the description of your tracks. Here we go. That was just fun. That was a fun smashing of people. That was a lot of fun. Really cool. A really neat sort of like meshing of different like genres in there. But the energy was awesome. The energy was so much fun. That was one of those fight scenes where I kind of envisioned like the people who are fighting like are actually like they're like in fights and they're mad, but they're also kind of having fun. Oh, good point. It did feel kind of Donkey Kong. Now I can't get that out of my head. Which means it's versatile. That's what it means. You can go a couple different directions there. Really cool. Loved it. So thank you, Ada, for sharing your music with us. Did I put your... I did. Cool. I put the link in the chat. Excellent. We're moving right along on day 5 here. This is another one from Joel Blanco Berg. And this one is another bar fight. You people... I said saloon. You know, like I was thinking piano, a nice quiet drink at the end of the day. You all chose violence. So that's, you know, just keep that in mind that's what that says about you. Let's listen to the track Bar Fight by Joel Blanco Berg. Here we go. Another really fun fight. You can't get too serious out in the West. Good stuff. I would not have been able to write a ragtime piece that quickly, let alone one that couldn't have recorded it. I just recorded like a simple cue, and it took me I had to like record 3 different tracks for the piano just to sound like one competent piano player. So kudos to you. All right, we're moving along to our last day 5 of the evening. We're circling back to another one from Mr. Justin Woods. Let's see here. Yeah, kudos to my lovely wife who's in the other room, literally probably wrestling with our puppy, who's adorable and sweet, but also teething and super nippy. And obviously a little yelpy at the end of the night. So she's like wrestling the dog to keep the dog quiet. And in like a fun way, like play. She's not like try to pin the dog. Yeah, I would bring the dog onto the stream, but she's like at that stage where she's just as likely to like lick me and be all cute as she is to like just like bite me because she thinks it's fun to bite people in the face. So, but I digress. Moving along, this is the Goldmine Saloon for day 5 by Justin Woods. Here we go.
Come on, come all to the Goldmine Saloon. We got beers and honey too. sit with me and have a drink. Let your worries fade away. Come one, come all to the gold mine saloon. Come get rid of those cowboy blues. Bring all your friends and have a good time here at the gold mine saloon. It's so hotter than hell, working outside every day. So sit with me and have a drink. Let your worries fade away. Ooh. Bring all your friends and have a good time here at the Gold Mine Saloon. Here at the Gold Mine Saloon. Here at the Gold Mine Saloon.
That's good. I love the hiccup at the end too. That's a nice touch. Really good. Good stuff. Yeah, Justin was on fire this week. This is clearly what he should be for most of the rest of his life. And the vocalist should be right alongside him there. So that was day 5. We're going to move along here to day 6, the final showdown. Ridiculous. You're ridiculous, sir. You're ridiculous. Day 6, this is the confrontation. This is the gunfight. This is the action gameplay. This is what I had in mind. Again, some people went in... Nope, I got Phil frozen there. Some people went in some different directions. And all were cool. But definitely go back and listen to the day 6 posts because there's some interesting takes on it. So here we go. We're going to go. May I plug the vocalist's YouTube? Yes, please do. Yeah, do it right now. Drop the link. I will re-drop the link in Twitch if you drop it over on the YouTubes right now. And thanks for asking. I always appreciate that. My general rule is, like, if you want to plug someone, like, because they deserve credit, just do it. Especially if, like, I'm not seeing your chat thingy, unless you're like spamming or like linking to like, hey, thanks for listening to my track, like buy my course, like that kind of thing. Then I think other than that, you're generally people are pretty cool on this stream. This community is amazing. You're all amazing people, and it's so much fun to hang out and listen to some awesome music together and just kind of sharing it. So as soon as you drop that link in the good old chat, I will redrop it into the Twitch and Facebook group as well. I can't do it to the Facebook right now, but I'll drop it to Twitch. Here is The Standoff. This is by Glenn Morosky, and this is day 6, the Shooting Irons. Boo, YouTube. Do better. Do better. All right, we're going to try to refresh that one. So strange. It always happens with YouTube. All right. Well, I'm going to drop Glenn's link in the chat. If we can't get that to load in a couple minutes here, I'll just move right along. I know, buffering. Oh my goodness. All right. Here's Glenn's day 6. Season. Let me see if I can force it to do something different here. There we go. Look at that. Look at all that buffering that's happening. Let's go even higher. There we go. Look at that. All right, now we can do it. All right, we'll go back to where it kind of picks up. YouTube. All right. We tried. YouTube's kind of a pain in the butt for some reason. Very strange. Oh, experiencing ups. Why? Find out why. It's because. Oh, cool. That's great. All right. Let's move right along to our next day. Oh yeah, I'll drop that link for. Just drop the link, Justin. No problem. We're gonna circle back to Catherine Capozzi for another one, another fun one. This is Catherine's day 6, called "No Rules Gunslingers." Oh my goodness, that just started very loudly in my ears only. Let me add it to the stream. Here we go. I title like I live my life. I love that. I was just telling someone yesterday one of my favorite like teacher memes is if like a test question that says describe yourself in 3 words, and the kid wrote "I am a rebel," which I thought was awesome. Okay, here is. Can I not copy this? Let's see. Can I copy it? It's not letting me copy. Oh, that's sad. Let me see if I can grab it from Twitch quick myself. Okay. Say what? Oh, probably this. Okay. Nope. Good. That's good. Okay. All right. I'll try. I'll keep trying that. Oh, this might work. Here we go. Okay. I'll try to grab that link for a moment. Otherwise, people can see it in Twitch. Go ahead and clicky click to support that awesome vocalist. Yeah, that was pretty rocking with that guitar. Catherine does not mess around, for sure. Cool. So let's move right along here to our last day 6. And this person, Vikrant Mutusamy. I doubt I'm saying that right, but hopefully I am. This was a cool one. Vicron had a couple of really cool ones that were very reminiscent of like the style of like those old Ennio scores from the like all those old good old like Clint Eastwood westerns and stuff like that. So here we go. Let's give it a listen. Showdown. Yes, so good. Oh man, that was great. I love that. Like, it was good at the beginning, and then it got great, which is awesome. Let me drop Vicron's link. I'm also told that my microphone's having a little bit of trouble, which is a bummer, but I'm not sure I know what to do about it on the fly here. So hopefully everyone's hearing me okay. Apparently I'm panned all the way to the left, so that's cool. I'm a lot quieter. Yeah. How about now? Is that better? Check, check, check. Better. Oh, that's too loud. That's too much. How about now? Is that good? Give me some emojis in the chat if we're sounding good now. All right, that was the end of day 6, which means we have arrived at day 7, folks. And hopefully you enjoyed my nerdy railroad facts that I sent out on day 7 about the Transcontinental Railroad. Thanks, Wikipedia. And this is mainly just like, I love the idea of like, I loved trains growing up as a kid, and I think that like trains are special. They're just really cool, like a cool way to travel, and oddly relaxing. And I also think it's really cool, like the idea of getting this first major mode of transportation coast to coast, so people wouldn't have to like go like Oregon Trail style, you know, which is not fun, I imagine. So this is really cool. And with that, you know, I think that there's always like a lot of fun spins. You can think of like almost like a kooky like railroad sort of like track from like the Mario Kart 64 that I don't remember what the stage is called, with the one with the railroad that always ran people over. Or you could go with, you know, a really like cool percussive sound. There's all these different ways you could take it. You could go like bandits robbing the train, you know, and so this is really cool. Hey, fun fact. The world's first public railway was built in my hometown. Sweet. Well, tip of the hat to you, sir. Here is our first day 7 track. This is from Christy Roller, who always composes with MuseScore, and that's cool because then we can actually see the notes and see what's going on the screen. So long as MuseScore is cooperating and showing us the notes. So here we go. Here is Christy Roller's Day 7, titled Chugga Chugga. Christy Roller also had some pretty funny title/subtitles here. So here we go. Here's Day 7. that is a good day's work to have outputted that in a day. That's just awesome. So fun. Cool little moments of chromaticism in there, and just a really like beautiful little ending. So love that. Yeah, you could just extend if you just extend that for another 10 or 15 minutes or so. That'd be cool. Yeah, Justin's really excited about that one. This is great. Love this one. Stardew Valley. I didn't get Stardew Valley from that one. I got more. What kind of vibes? I don't know. I have to go back and listen. Choo Choo. I agree. I know her. Excellent. Good. Yeah, good banjo in there. Really nice one. Oh, we're feeling the love today. This is great. Okay, cool. So we're moving along to Casey Strange with Casey's track Local Locomotive. I like the alliteration there. That's fun. And here's Casey's Day 7 track. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, just yes. There's always this other side of Western music that often gets sort of overlooked. Well, like the place for the woodwinds and the brass is really what we're talking about here. I love the use of flutes in this one as well as the brass. So let's give this a listen. This is enough out of you. This is awesome. Here we go. Cool. I'm just talking to myself, muted here. That's fine. That's no big deal. So I forgot a couple links. I just caught up there. Casey, so was that you recording all of those instruments? Like, did you play the trumpet and the flutes and the guitar? Because if so, then, I feel a little, I don't want to say bad about myself, but I don't feel as good, because excellent tone on all instruments there. And the shake, of course. How could I forget the shaker? Excellent tone on the shaker. Really, I could really feel that Chugga chugga. Nice. Well, Casey is jack of all trades. Excellent. All right, and we've got to end with this week's. I'd have to say one of a few MVPs who had repeat performance this year, but this one I had to kind of use as our closeout here. Couldn't resist. Usually I go with something like kind of like bombastic and peppy and like, yeah, the end of the night. I think this one's a nice after dinner mint way to end the night. This is our final track of the night, day 7. This is another Justin Woods who's just on fire this week. So here we go. Here's Justin's day 7. Before I push play on the track and just totally enjoy it myself, again, I do want to welcome everyone to please, if you have not, consider joining the Academy with us. We've got a lot of members here. Members, where are you at? Drop some love in the chat if you're feeling it, and if you're here tonight. I see several members in the chat. And we'd love to have you. So we'd love for you to join. If you go to vgmacademy.com/free, you can join us free for a month. And if you like it, great, stick around. We do lots of cool stuff. We do expert Q&As with big name composers in the industry who come in and give you their expertise. And they also sometimes do other things, like we had David Wise. Like I said, he did a live master class, and we pulled from members to do that. We also do other things that are related to music careers if you're trying to make a living out of this thing. Last month I did a... was it last month? I guess it was earlier this month. I did a Twitter networking and marketing masterclass where I taught how to like correctly promote yourself and network on Twitter. And we've got members already reporting success, hitting like, finally hitting like 100 followers for the first time and things like that. And just some really good feedback from courses like that. But the good thing is that you can just like join for a month and binge watch every past thing we've ever done. And watch our multiple Q&As with Darren Korb, or, let's see, Will Roger, Penka Koniva just did an orchestration masterclass, and we also do monthly member roundtables where you can jump in and get feedback from members. We listen to each other's tracks, kind of like in this format, but on a Zoom. And we just go around and give people positive and constructive feedback to continue to grow and do awesome stuff. So please join us. Would love to have more folks jump in. Oh, thanks, Catherine. Everyone should join. Yes, everyone in the entire world. All 7, almost 8 billion of you. Please come on in. That'd be fun. Is that my password? Is what my password? Did I... I didn't put something on the screen. Favorite. Or maybe I said something weird. So seeing a 95% of the features tonight were from SoundCloud. Good question. So seeing as 95% of the features tonight were from SoundCloud, to this time in the challenge, usually we have a bigger spread of folks who are putting on their tracks on YouTube and Instagram. I even like load up like literally Instagram in the web browser, which is, if you've never used it in the web browser, it's not the most fun experience, but it works. And then, occasionally I've pulled a couple from TikTok in the past, which very, very rare. And so, do you have, no, it's an easy way to drop links into the Facebook group, which is where a lot of people share. But as you can see, Christy, she wrote hers on MuseScore. So as long as it's listenable, we've done things on I think I've featured a couple of that were just like the little teeny tiny itty bitty player right here on the screen. That's like the Google Drive player and that kind of stuff. So it really doesn't matter as long as the links are out there. I don't care what they're on as long as they're playable and there's something that can be loaded live. So no big deal about using SoundCloud. Don't enter any of your compositions, Dan. So I like to consider myself more of a facilitator of people smarter and wiser than me to I like to kind of stick to what I'm good at, and I'm really good at like talking about like business and marketing and like the tech, like the like getting your website set up and like all those sorts of things, networking, like how to like sell, like use social media, like those are like the things I'm really good at. I also can speak to things like, you know, composition fundamentals and like arrangement and like that kind of stuff. Really big fan about talking about melody, as the members will tell you from our roundtables. But I really like to bring in people who are absolutely crushing it at a high level to talk about some of the other things like the audio technology, which is just literally just really just full honesty, not my strong suit. And so that's why I bring in people like Tom Salta to do master classes. That's why I bring in people like Rich Reveland, aka Disaster Piece, to come in and do Q&As. We had DJ Cutman come in, and we talked about like mastering and music rights and all sorts of crazy stuff. Bobby Tahuri, who composed for is the composer for the Marvel Avengers game. All sorts of different people. Really great folks who could come through. Inan Zur, just I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but totally come in and just binge watch all the past sessions. You know, I can't be everything to everyone, but I can definitely bring in people who you know, can answer any questions that people have. Also, anytime people like suggest ideas to me about who to bring in next, I always try to make that happen. So please join. That'd be great. All right, let's have me shut up, and we're going to yes, I'm really great at picking themes and hyping people up. That's really good. I'm a theme generating machine. And if anyone has any themes they'd like to send my way, they can feel free to do that, because I've got to replenish my list. But here we go. Here is Justin's day 7. And for those of you who watched to the end here or stuck with us tonight so far in the stream, as a party gift here, I'm just going to here we go. That's better. Yep. That's good. That good? Yeah. All right. No screen captures, please. All right. All right. That's good. A little. There we go. There it is. That's good. Something like that. Look at that. Perfect. It's like it's meant to be. Yep. A little small for my giant head, but we'll make it work. All right. Yeehaw. Here's day 7, Justin Woods. Let's give it a listen. Well, folks, time to hit the old dusty trail. That's all I'm going to do with that. You know what my hat did not appreciate? Studio monitor headphones. That was not a thing I thought of ahead of time. But what a beautiful piece of music to end the adventure tonight. So hopefully everyone had a lovely time. Let me just make sure I dropped Justin's link here in the chat here. Boom. There we go. Again, thanks everyone for coming out. This is always a pleasure to listen to y'all, music with y'all, and to just celebrate creating new music at a ridiculous pace. And thanks so much for hanging out. If you're watching the replay, thanks for re-listening. And don't be shy. Please check out the Academy. And if you have any questions about it, shoot me an email at dan@vgmacademy.com. This is always fun. We're going to do another theme next month. All new theme, same challenge, new prompts, new tips, all that good stuff. It's going to start on the 7th. You'll get an email about it later. If you've signed up for the challenge already, you're good to go. You'll get the challenge when it starts coming around. Hey, thanks. No, hey, you're welcome, Catherine. Oh, this is nice. Justin is favorite guitar guy forever. What a great community. What a great group of people we have here together. And so, you know, this would just be me hanging out with a playlist. If it was just me. So you're all what make this possible. You and your music, and you're being wonderful. So thanks. And on a visual novel theme. Oh, tell me more. Send me an email. But I'm all open to ideas for themes. Maybe I'll send out a survey and just collect ideas. But thanks, everyone. I saw a lot of new faces joining the challenge tonight, and I'm really excited about that. And hopefully you all enjoyed the music as much as I did. Have a great night, and we will see you next time. For now, let's get this wagon train moving and call it a night. Good night, folks.